Hi guys. So I don't know about y'all, but I just cannot believe the lack of official Genshin Impact figures. And it doesn't even look like they're gonna be making like practically any of the characters. They've barely come out with new figures, and I feel like they'll never make any of my mains. So I decided to look for some unofficial options. So that's what this video is. It's an unofficial, unlicensed figure of Kokomi and one of the Raiden Shogun. And I think they look really good considering they're not like resin statues or anything. They're like cheap plastic unlicensed figures. But despite that, I think they look pretty good and quite possibly maybe the only actual official figures that come out of them or for them, except for like the Raiden Nendoroid. But yeah, anyways, let's just get into the review. Hi guys. So here is the unlicensed Kokomi figure that I got. You can definitely tell she has many quality issues. You can see seam line right there on her hand and arm. There's a lot of messy paint. And then I actually noticed little blue bows there. I believe those are supposed to be connected to like white straps, but it's painted the same color as her skin, so yeah, that was a mistake. And then you can definitely see gaps. A lot of these places, and like a bit of chipped paint there. More just overall messy paints. More seam lines, like on the hand. And you can see some issues with the hair as well. Personally, I think her face looks pretty nice though. I don't really see much of anything wrong with the face itself. But yeah, you can definitely see all of the various quality issues. But, and you know, maybe I'm biased because I really love Kokomi, but overall, I really don't think she looks that bad. I think she looks pretty decent. Like maybe a prize figure that just didn't have very good quality control. And I mean, you know, well, there are literally 0 official Kokomi figures. Literally none. Not even chibi figures of any kind, no gacha figures, no figure keychains, nothing official. So, you know, when I found this and it was cheap, like basically like a prize figure price, I'm like, you know what? That's good enough for me. I just really, really want Kokomi figure because I do really love her and I think she's beautiful. So this is what I was able to get for a cheap price. And for me, this is pretty good. I will definitely look out for any nicer ones that I might be able to find, but for now, I think this will do nicely. Okay guys, so here is the Raiden unlicensed figure that I bought. She's supposed to be like a noodle stopper where she, you know, sits on the edge. And I just love her. I think she turned out so nice considering it's, of course, an unofficial figure. She does have quality issues like the Kokomi, so you can see seam lines and rough textures and some paint issues, but I feel like there are fewer of those on her. Like the bird has a pretty obvious seam line going down the middle, which isn't great, but in terms of like her face, perfect. I see nothing wrong. Got the outfit down. Like, she's beautiful. Ugh. Oop. Yeah, so that is one thing that I will get to. But, yeah, and then that's the back. Like, it's even got the hair pretty nicely done. So, honestly, the biggest issue that I've had with this figure is actually getting her to sit without toppling over. So you kind of have to work with her a little bit. So you see how this is like rounded? It was really hard to get her to sit on that. If it's just a normal like perpendicular edge, she doesn't have as much of a problem. But she's still very hard to figure out how to get to sit. So what I figured out was by putting this part of her sleeve inside so it's pushing against this bottom thing, that helps her stay stable, because when this is on this edge, then it's so long that it hits whatever she's trying to sit on before like this reaches it, so she ends up not being able to balance well at all. So I just moved that in and it made a huge difference. So now I feel pretty confident that she will not just randomly fall over once I put her on a normal shelf. But yeah, that is something you would want to consider when getting her. She may have some issues like that you'll have to kind of work around. But yeah, I think she looks amazing for what she is. Because just like the Kokomi, she was very cheap, like prize figure price, you know? And yeah, there are, well actually I think there's just the one. There is going to be the Nendoroid, but I believe that's the only official Raiden that has been announced, at least as of filming this. But yeah, no scales or prize figures of her that are official. So I'm very happy with this.